Eliza had always been one of the toughest reporters in the city. Known for her tenacity and keen eye for mysteries, she often found herself chasing leads that others wouldn't touch. Tonight, however, she was about to uncover something that would chill her to the core. She had been following the trail of a series of bizarre disappearances in the old part of town, where the gas lamps flickered ominously and the cobblestones echoed with the sounds of the unseen. Her sources had whispered tales of ancient curses and hidden horrors lurking in the shadows, but Eliza dismissed them as mere superstition. Armed with her camera and a notebook, she ventured down the dimly lit alley. The deeper she went, the colder the air became, and soon, her breath was visible in the pale moonlight. The silence was deafening. As she approached the door of an abandoned manor that had stood for centuries, she felt a shiver run down her spine. The door creaked open as if inviting her in, and she stepped inside. Her flashlight cast eerie shadows on the walls, revealing faded portraits of stern-looking ancestors whose eyes seemed to follow her every move. In the heart of the manor, she found a grand staircase leading to a lower level. The air grew thicker, and a musty odor assaulted her nostrils. She hesitated for a moment but pressed on. Her curiosity was stronger than her fear. As she descended, the walls seemed to close in on her, the darkness enveloping her completely. At the bottom, she discovered a hidden chamber illuminated by the faint glow of candles. The sight before her was horrifying. Rows upon rows of coffins lined the walls, each one adorned with strange symbols and carvings. The air was heavy with the stench of decay. Before she could fully process the scene, a distant sound reached her ears, the soft rustle of fabric, the faintest whisper. Eliza's heart pounded in her chest as she turned around. From the shadows emerged a figure, pale and gaunt, eyes gleaming like red embers. It was a vampire, its lips curling into a sinister smile as it stepped towards her. Trying to remain calm, Eliza slowly backed away, but the creature moved with unnatural speed, blocking her path. In its hand it held an ancient dagger, the blade glistening with malevolence. Just as she thought it was over, a swarm of bats descended from the darkness, their screeches filling the chamber. They surrounded the vampire, creating a chaotic whirlwind that momentarily distracted it. Seizing the opportunity, Eliza sprinted towards the staircase, her heart racing. She could hear the vampire's enraged howl behind her, but she didn't stop. Adrenaline surged through her veins, propelling her forward. She burst out of the manor and into the night, her lungs burning, her mind reeling. Back in the safety of her apartment, Eliza tried to make sense of what she'd witnessed. Her camera had malfunctioned, the photos were blank, and her notebook was filled with scribbles she didn't remember writing. She was sure of one thing: the vampires were real, and they were hiding in plain sight, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. The old part of town would never be the same, and neither would she.